Have you ever traveled through time? We do it every day.
Asgardia is a country with a population of more than 1 million people from more than 200 countries on Earth. Asgardia gives everyone equal opportunities, no matter what their earthly status is.
It is possible to create and live in the future right now. Are you ready? Forward progress is the solution to the entire human race. Our mission is to bridge new horizons. In Asgardia, there is no limit to the universal development in the fields of technology, finance, and arts. Asgardia is a new space and digital economy which creates opportunities for the global economy. We deliver innovations. Do you want to get on board with us? We are developing various kinds of digital businesses, attracting them to the Asgardia platform that can be backed by the means of our umbrella, i.e. franchising of the Asgardia brand. We can not only attract investments into space programs from prominent institutional investors, but also affordable amounts from the citizens of Asgardia. We comprise of more than 1 million people.
Asgardia is a chance to realize one's dream. This is a dream-driven space nation. Asgardia is a chance to belong to a community of free-thinking enthusiasts, goal-driven dreamers, and fearless innovators, theorists, and scientists.
We are the first space nation. One humanity, one unity.
Asgardia.
We are creating
The future.
Yes,
Citizen
okay,
Ariadne, hope you're well.
that's great.
Well, I still intend to make my grand tour. I just haven't been able to do it yet.
Oh,
But I'll get there in the end. And oh, Sarah's still, she's not traveling. That's great. It's very impressive. Very good. So excellent. What we'll do then is we'll start in a minute. Just when everybody comes in. Well, we'll start in 2 minutes, whoever's here. And is Peter here?
not yet.
Okay, we'll give him 2 more
But-
minutes and we'll start.
But welcoming to Navid Basairi because he loves us sometimes.
That's good
Hi,
to see you.
David.
It's very good to see you all. Oh,
We are happy.
I think so. Oh, there's a lot to celebrate. Being on this planet, amazing planet, is itself quite remarkable. It really is. And just pleased to be here, really, literally. And
That's
just looking at
wonderful.
it is. It is great. It is good. So we'll start in 1 minute.
Okay.
I see every year your hair is different.
Yeah, you're the second person to mention that, actually, Ada. Sarah
It looks
mentioned it.
beautiful.
Well, Sarah mentioned I was going to get it cut, actually, or maybe I won't. Sarah mentioned it, but I keep doing this at the moment, and I think that's made it look different. Maybe better, who knows? It definitely looks
Yeah.
different at the moment. So hopefully that's a good thing.
You look about 20 years younger there, I'm telling you.
Really? That's the light. I have great lighting in the studio. I literally do. I've been doing a lot of recording because when I'm not doing this, I do a lot of broadcasting for a new TV station called Unprecedented TV. Do follow it. Unprecedented TV. John's been on it a lot. And we spend a lot of time with the lighting. I'm not going to play with it now because we're live, but it's amazing. You can either do exercise or you can sit in the sun or you can have good lighting in a studio, and they all lead to the same result. But this is maybe faker, more fake than the alternatives.
You need looks handsome all the time. Yeah.
Well, you have a very good heart to say that. Thank you. I'm trying to take a little bit better care of myself these days. Absolutely. And that's just a good thing. It's nice. So, all right, let's start. First of all, thank you for joining us, whether you're in Parliament or watching around the world. I'm Lemmy Topic, the Chair of Parliament, and it's my honour to have that role, the world's first fully functioning digital democracy. We've now been functioning for, well, 8 years, really. It's quite a long time. And I will always remember that first meeting and the excitement in Vienna when we first met. And I'm looking forward to us meeting again. If you like what you see, please join Asgardia, the world's first space nation as well, where we really seek to create a permanent human space habitation, not just going around in orbit for 6 months and coming home, but making space actually our home. And for that, we need to have people who live there all their lives. And we need to have children who can be born there too. And that's a big challenge because we have to do that ethically. But we are working on that. And hopefully you will find what you see here inspirational. I have 6 items to share. Sorry, correction, 5 items to share. The first one is that work is developing on the Asgardia Executive Congress. The first time the current group of chairs will meet, and that will be in Dubai on 29 October. And I won't go into all the details. It doesn't matter too much to this whole group. But the chairs will all have the chance to meet with our head of nation, the founder of Asgardia, Dr. Igor Ashabeli, and that's going to be a great day. Very exciting. And presentations will be made. And I hope we will inspire ourselves and the world as a whole to come together and see Asgardia as the natural development in all of this. Secondly, connected to that, I'm asking all the committees to work with their chairs so that we have a great story to tell for all 12 committees. We've been talking a bit about how that presentation takes place, but we don't need to go into the details here. It will happen. And Dr. Ashabeli will be present for the presentation, all those presentations. Thirdly, very good news. I've been authorized, I work in television as well, and I've been authorized to broadcast Highway to the Stars to the world on the television station that wants to take it. So now we will have a global audience. That TV station has about 40,000 viewers a week now, maybe something like that. That's an estimate. Last week it was more like 75,000. So even at 40,000 a week, that's 2 million viewers a year. So Highway to the Stars is now going to be seen by a much wider audience. It's not always about Asgardia, but it's always about space. And that's a really exciting development that I'm pleased and proud to share with you. Fourth of 5 items, we're going to have, I'm going to ask John to say a bit more about this, John Fine, but we're going to have a special day on the 20th of September. The first part will be in the Asgardia Legislative Forum, and that's because the next week, the week after that, the Friday, we will be having our next digital sitting. So we need to have a short meeting, probably 2 hours maximum, to talk about the important legislation and the agenda. But after that, we're going to have a very special kind of convention about the Prime Directive, which is what we do when we finally meet extraterrestrials of any sort. And I'll ask John to mention that in a minute. The fifth item, if Peter Morn is here, is just to say that no, I don't think he is to say that the Chair's meeting was very productive. We talked about logistics for the Asgardia Executive Congress and some other matters as well. Those meetings are really practical now. And I think the Asgardia Executive Congress has really focused people's minds. in an exciting way. So thank you, everybody who's involved in that. And if Peter joins us, then he can add anything else he wants. But that's basic message from there. And finally, Teresa, you need to send in your claim form if you have not done so. It's a very technical point, but I just saw that you're here. Just need to send your claim form if you have not done so already to Linda. That's what I had. So let me go over to colleagues here. And apparently my hair looks different, by the way. There's so many people have mentioned it. I'll maybe leave it this way. I'll keep it this way. But I think it's because I've been doing this a lot, because I've been under a lot of stress recently. And that's perhaps good for my hair. Who knows? Okay, let's go to John. John, do you want to tell us more about that very exciting development on September the 20th?
Absolutely. Yes, it's the Galactic Prime Directive, something that the Foreign Affairs Committee initiated many moons ago, and it eventually got into the legislative framework, and it was voted on by Parliament as a first reading. But then, since then, it's been decided that we would, the last Parliament session, we decided that we would try to create a working group of experts outside of Asgardia, and try to recruit them and to work on this Prime Directive, to accept it and work on it. And what it is, it's an initiative. It's a legal initiative, legal framework initiative of an interstellar law, space law. We have space law. The last space law was done back in, I think, 1960s. And the only other framework to come out recently was the Artemis Accords. But all of that, the current space laws and stuff, they all deal with basically terrestrial type things about Earthlings, things about humans, things about, our activities as far as within our own little realm, the moon, and pretty much that's about it. It's about as far as it'll go, but usually just our solar system, and not even, I would say, within the top 5 planets of our solar system. The law doesn't really cover anything beyond that, and nobody's ever come up with an interstellar law, a law that goes beyond our solar system and governs basically our actions beyond our solar system. And you asked why we have a need for this. Well, it's simple. Our technology is improving at a rate that is astronomical, and humans are doing things in space now that nobody ever thought possible. And so we are extending our reach. I mean, we've had 2 satellites that have traveled beyond our solar system and outside of our galaxy. I mean, they're way out there. So we are extending our reach. We are getting technology that looks like that we'll be able to maybe inhabit an asteroid or whatnot. The moon, definitely, it looks like we're going to put a base on the moon. Looks like we're going to be trying to do something with Mars. So maybe the last update I got on that, they were talking about terraforming Mars, so that's going to be exciting. But the thing is we need a international law that covers our actions, our interstellar actions. So that's what we came up with. It's an interstellar law that covers our interstellar actions, things that, a legal framework, and it's just the basics. It doesn't go into great detail. It's just the basics, sort of like the space law did, the original outer space law or treaty that was written. So, and eventually they can add to it. But that's what it's about. And we've sent out 44 invitations to doctors and professors and organizations and businesses and all kinds of things. And I've got more to send out, and I will continue to send in those invitations out. The advisory board has done a really outstanding job getting me contacts, and I've been sending the contacts invitations. And, but we're looking forward to it, and we're looking forward to all Asgardians to participate and ask questions. And there'll be some panelists, and they'll have some uh, very intelligent questions that will be asked of them, uh, 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 and then that we'll take questions from the audience as well. So it'll be a great conference, and I hope that anybody listening, if you're listening on Asgardia TV or here in the Q&A, to make plans to participate and be in that conference on the 20th. And thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much. That's a really exciting development because we've been talking about it and now we're making it happen. Also, the great thing about this is that we have made true progress in an area that the human race hasn't really thought through properly till now. So thank you to John. Big thank you to John for organising that with the others as well. Are there any questions for John? Ariadne?
Thank you very much. Well, John, it's possible to create a questionnaire to the media with many questions to the Asgardians, what they think about, what are they think about all the topics that you are talking about. And Rebecca maybe can help on that. What do you think about it?
Yeah, well, a questionnaire is good, but this, this conference is exactly what it's being set up. Is for them to ask their questions then, and rather than us trying to dictate what the questions will be, let them ask their questions. But because everybody has a different spin on it than what we may say or what we might think. I would like to send out a questionnaire to the Asgardians, but that has proven to be difficult over the years because we don't have access to that resource. And think for it to work, we could put out a questionnaire on like social media or something like that, but I don't think it'd be taken. I don't know if it, it'll be very fruitful, but I think it's a great idea. But I would rather the people show up at the conference and ask their questions there. That to me would be more ideal. That way they can tailor their questions to what they actually want to find out. And there'll be I'll give a short presentation that explains very basically what the Prime Directive is, and that way everybody will have an understanding of exactly what it is. And I won't go into all the details, but it'll be good enough that they'll have a good understanding of what it is, and then they can tailor their questions as they can ask the panelists. We'll have hopefully I'm hoping we'll have 4 panelists, and they each are experts in their fields, and they'll be able to ask questions to these panelists as well. So the panelists themselves will have a set of questions that they're going to ask at first, and then these will be prepared questions, and then we'll take questions from the audience. And so, yeah, I think it'll be exciting because this is a topic that used to nobody ever talked about, but here today people talk about it, and I'm not just talking like little green men and all that. I'm talking about extraterrestrial. When I say extraterrestrial, I mean activities, space activities outside our solar system or outside off planet, and that's any activity that whether you're surveying a planet or uh, you're going to terraform Mars, that as I said, terraform Mars. Well, what's the ethics issues in terraforming Mars? I mean, what if in these samples that they've been taking on Mars, they find that there's a micro organism on that, and terraforming it kills that organism? Are we violating ethics there? Uh, are we causing harm to Mars? And do we have the right to cause harm to Mars? Does Mars belong to us? We can just do whatever we want to with it. These are very serious questions, and that need to be discussed because I believe that we should preserve space. There's a lot of the things that we do here on this planet that does harm to the planet. And I don't, not all of us, of course, but many, a lot do. And I wouldn't want us to carry that type of attitude into space as well. And Asgardia doesn't. In their constitution, it says that no, we're not going to act that way in space. We're going to be responsible. We're going to be stewards, responsible stewardship, and that's what we're talking about. So, and who knows? I don't think it's going to be that many more years that an alien race actually makes themselves known to us. There's a big news article that's been going around about a alien spaceship that's on its way here. So, and some serious people have been saying it might be. So, who knows? But so I think that we need to really nail that down in a legal framework that the international community will accept. So, yeah, thank you.
Thank you for that comprehensive summary. Yes, I think that we're doing something that nobody else has done, and that's really exciting. It's always exciting to be a first, doing something for the first time. Ada.
Yes. I'm driving right now. Can you hear me right?
Yes, we can hear you fine. Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you. The question is for John, since he put down that comments about the project about extraterrestrial, how high he is in this issue, what he knows about it, what experience he knows about it, and why he closed the comments so far.
John?
That's a
I
question.
mean, I don't know any more or any less than anybody else. I mean, we all see both arguments and the conspiracy theories and all the other stuff that's out there. Do I believe that there is life beyond this planet? Absolutely. Hands down, I believe that. That the space is huge. Okay, it's bigger than our minds can even comprehend, and there is no way you can, if we're the only life in this huge vastness of space, and that's an awful lot of wasted space. and even if you believe in God, I mean, I'm like, why would God waste all that space just to have nothing in it? And I personally don't think that he would put all his eggs in one basket. is what we say here in America. You know, you put all your eggs in one basket and you drop that basket, all the eggs break. You put your eggs in different baskets, you might not drop all the other, and those eggs might be okay. So, but that's the way it works with that saying. But yeah, I mean, do I think life beyond planet Earth? Absolutely, I do. And Mars has already shown that that at least it's had dead life, you know, and this has been verified with scientists. It's shown it had rivers uh, and et cetera, and et cetera. So uh, I expect that they'll find even more as we explore other planets. There's a mission that's on its way right now to explore one of the areas, one of the moons around Jupiter that they really think has life on it. And it's supposed to get there, I think, around 2030 or something, the satellite. So that'll be interesting to see uh, what it finds, you know. And so, yeah. But is it life like us? I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, nobody really knows. We have theories, we have uh, hypotheses and all that, but we really don't know. And some people say aliens are already living here on this planet, but we just don't know. And so, but I feel that it's getting closer, that we're getting closer to knowing because of our technology and the way it's increasing and the things that we're able to do now in space that nobody ever dreamed of 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
but your base is because you don't know, but there's a lot of people that knows. So it can be only one issue.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you'll have people that say they know, and then you'll have people that'll rebuke those people and say no. This is they're it's just a big battle right now. I mean, for everybody to know, it'll have to be something so open that everybody in the world sees it at the same time, and like a ship showing up in our orbit.
Well, sorry about that, but believing that everybody could see and know, the experience is different, the high level is different. I'm one person that have seen them, so it can be all the people. So I will let you talk about it, but the issue is not only that they don't exist or what they
Right,
exist. There's
right,
a lot of spirit.
right. But the thing is this is not about the aliens themselves. This is about a legal framework of how we should conduct ourselves if we do interact with an extraterrestrial. And if, and that's the word if. So there needs to be protocols. There needs to be, you just don't, should we just shoot at them or what? What should we do? Well, nobody really knows. And everybody has ideas of what we should do at first, but we really need an international legal framework that says this is what internationally what we believe what we should do. And that's what the Prime Directive is. It's just a legal framework that the world can uh, 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 come together and collaborate with, like the Outer Space Treaty, and say this is what we'll do and for our activities beyond Earth,
Thank
beyond
you,
our
John.
solar system. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Very interesting. We're beginning to get into the sort of conversations we're going to have on the day. Ikeobi?
I just wanted to comment that statement John made about the spaceship coming to Earth. Do you think that might be a social engineering hack?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's a joke, but I saw the news article on it. I've seen quite a few, It is an object. There is definitely an object there. Okay. And one side of some scientists are saying it's just a rock, and some scientists are saying they think that it actually might be technological in design. So we'll see, because it's going to come real close to us, and not and not too long of a time. So we'll see.
Yeah,
Right now, yeah.
that's understandable. I guess the size would come into question, but yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just I think it's just a rock. I read a lot about it, but we'll see. It generates interest, and I think that's fine.
Yeah.
It could still have people in it. It's possible. If we were to travel from here to somewhere else, we'd probably get a big asteroid and live inside it and eat it, basically. Right. Anybody else? Peter, do you want to say anything about your meeting? I briefly covered it.
Yeah, I think you've probably already covered it. I
Yeah.
got called away, so I missed the beginning.
It's okay.
Everything was really about the Prime Directive conference and about the next ALF and the combination of the two. So I think you've probably covered it all.
That's right.
But yeah, it was good, as it always is. I've got some brilliant chairs, and they all contribute incredibly well. So thanks all of you, and thank you, Chair, as well.
My pleasure. Thanks very much indeed. I'll go to any other business. Raise your hand if you want to say anything. Teresa, if you haven't made your submission, then please do. Let me know if there's any problem with that. Chairs, we need to have really great plan, and I won't repeat what I said in the chairs meeting, but we'll get that sorted out. The format for the event. For everybody here, it'll be great to see Highway to the Stars going to a global audience. I hope we're going to get a lot of viewers on that. But mainly, this has been a very productive year so far. And the high point probably will be the Executive Congress, because that's when we physically meet for the first time, all 12 of us. I've met many of you, but not all of you. And that's going to be great. So thank you. And if you like what you've seen here, then it costs €100, dollars, or pounds a year to become a full resident of Asgardia. That entitles you to be involved in the civic life, in every aspect of it, in fact. And it's terrifically exciting. And the people, as you've heard, are really decent, really good people. So please do consider getting involved. Thanks, everybody, for tonight. We actually got to 37 today. That's quite high, which means at 18, I'll close it down. So thank you. Ariadne, last word to Ariadne before we shut down the feed. Ariadne.
All right. Chair, I need to send you a letter in this moment. Please go to the box mail in a minute.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, Ariadne. And finally, Akiobi.
Oh, Limba, I just wanted to say I really, really like your haircut.
Everyone's talking about it. I didn't even get a haircut, thanks. You like the fact I didn't get my haircut?
He painted the hair. He painted the hair.
Somebody said to me, the difference between a bad haircut and a good haircut is about 7 days.
So you
always notice after 7 days, yeah.
I ran out of time. I'm going to leave it to grow another week. See if you still like it then. Thank you so much. I'll have to be shorter when we go to space, but I'm not going to space just yet. Have a great evening, everybody. Thanks very much. And when we get to 18, I'll shut it down. So have a great evening, and I like your graphics. So